The opening lineup for the Heat. They've got Norman Powell. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Spurs, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Keldon Johnson is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Hero against Johnson. Wembanyama, right side, tipped away, stolen by Hero. Adebayo finds Wiggins, off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
From past the arc, the shot goes in. First shot, first best.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Drills the three-pointer.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Vassell, the pass to Zohan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with, those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
And San Antonio has possession after Tyler Hero hitting the 3. Here's Wembanyama. Zohan up top. Pass to Castle. Clock at 4. Wembanyama, a screen on Powell. It's blocked. Wiggins surveying the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
That's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big 3, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
And so here is Miami. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. The Heat making a switch here. Hawkins is checked in.
In for the Heat, number 11, Jamie Hawkins.
Powell, the pass to Hawkins. Hero with it. Good work there as it goes. Hero's got 8 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. Corner shot. It's hauled in by Hero.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Ware, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. And Wembanyama outside. Fades. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Heat moving the ball around. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Jaquez. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now Adebayo. Pass to Powell. Poked loose and stolen by Barnes. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. And that one's good, Barnes.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Here's Hero. He's got 8. Nice defense by Vassell.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Shakes him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
San Antonio shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one drops. He ties it up. Just 4 seconds left in the first. From deep three-point territory. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Tie game in San Antonio. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Then there's Harper, and it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Barnes outside. There's the screen. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
Here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. Second quarter of action, about 1.5 minutes played. Jaquez with the ball. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
He's off on the first. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
The Heat with the lead. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Misses the three. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Cornette. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And San Antonio shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Johnson kicks to Vassell. The kick out to Barnes. And here's Johnson outside. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornette. Bryant comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in for Vassell. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Mitchell.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
So far they've moved the ball well, leading to open high percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
The Hero comes into the game in attack mode, going right at the defense off the dribble.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Wembanyama. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Heat have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Spurs trail by 4. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Johnson finds Wembanyama.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Hero against Johnson. On the wing, Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. They that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Ware's checked in, and Bam Adebayo subbed in for Jaime Jaquez. The Heat leading by 6. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. That one good for 2. He has 7.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now, here's Johnson. Still without a basket. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pass to Hero. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing that, we can come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Powell. And it's Ware in at the center position. And here is Johnson after the three-pointer from Norman Powell.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Spurs trail by 13. And Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Hero. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Powell kicks to Hero. On the wing, Wiggins. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Powell, the pass to Ware. They get a hand on it. Here's Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Wiggins outside. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wiggins has got 8 points.
What a response here from Wiggins, marching right back and answering with a triple.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Spurs trail by 11. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Out to the right wing. Here's Castle. He's got 7, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
The size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Got a piece of it. To the right side. 3 on the clock. Johnson for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Adebayo. He's got 9. Back to Hero. Wiggins passes to Powell. Now here's Adebayo. Wiggins from outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 assists in the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Wembanyama, right side. In transition, here comes Miami. And Wiggins throws it down.
And this is Wiggins having one of those nights where he's earning it all. Monster game right here.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Vassell. And stolen by Wiggins. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. And he converts the layup.
And nicknamed Big Body, Johnson doesn't shy away from contact, using that size and strength to gut through it.
There's a minute left in the third. Hero from long range. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Castle. Great D that time from Powell. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Adebayo. A shot off that time. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Adebayo. Ball stolen. It's Powell on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the triple. Powell's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Heat.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Ware. Here's Adebayo. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Miami Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Barnes. Castle is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Harper. And it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Spurs trail by 17. Here's Castle. Great D that time from Powell. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 17-point lead, their biggest. Count that bucket. Wiggins has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Wiggins with a good use that time of the mid-range shot.
Here's Castle. Banked in off the glass.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Johnson against Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Pass to Jovic. Off target with his three. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Castle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Heat leading by 15. Mitchell passes to Jovic. They set the screen. Wiggins from outside. It's hauled in by Cornette. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Takes the three. Barnes can't get it to go. Miami's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Vassell. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Swiped away. Pass to Hero. Now Adebayo. Defended by Sohan. Wiggins, a screen on Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Hero kicks to Powell. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough openings to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wembanyama looking it over. No good on that one. The Heat leading by 17. Pass to Adebayo.
I got yours. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Hero. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the shot goes in.
That's just silky smooth there. I mean, he made that around the back lay-in look like it was nothing.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Hero. Has to wear. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Wiggins outside. Johnson against Hero. Shot clock at 6. Shot from free throw range, and it goes down 2 points. And the Heat lead by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Andrew Wiggins.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and a wrecking ball on both ends.
They set the pick. Adebayo with the ball. Out guarded by Wembanyama.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
To the left wing. Wembanyama down low. Here's Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Higgins outside. Pass to Ware. Fires for three. Rebound by Sohan. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Andrew Wiggins.